did. Another slide I did. I made, I created. So proud of myself, you know that? It's very colourful, isn't it? This was to explain about me dropping into true nature. And it just came to me today. And I've seen self and I've seen sabotage, using the words that we're talking about tonight. And we flick between both of them. And we have realization that we're doing it. And we have realization when we don't do it. And that's probably the hardest thing to understand, because then thoughts, whether they're neutral, whether they're positive, whether they're catastrophic, whether they're insecure, they still are thoughts to you. Some thoughts seem realer than others. And what I profess to say is all thoughts appear real, but they're not. So if you don't want to go through the long-handed way of dropping out of your self-sabotage, which I'm happy to discuss when we get into the conversation, I'm going to ask you a question in a minute to get that out of you. All I did was drop into my true nature. I dropped from self down to you, down to me. Just being aware that there's a difference is quite empowering. And as I said, my true nature has all the facets of low mood, high mood, negative, positive. I just choose not to give it any meaning. And I didn't read it in a book. It just came into my quiet mind. A quiet mind without distraction will help you in that place every time. And it's the hardest thing to go and do when you're overwhelmed, when you think that if you sit with yourself for a quiet moment, you're just going to have a shitty committee talking in your ear for an hour, and you're almost worse off. You're like that hamster in a wheel, or that person in a wheelchair, rocking chair, rocking backwards and forwards. So I got really clever then, because that's what I like to do. And I came up with an acronym. Anybody that knows me knows I like acronyms. And if anybody knows me, to do this like this, technically on a PowerPoint is quite good for me as well. So let's see how it goes. So what does sabotage mean? For me, it means you need to get rid of it, to drop into your true nature. You need to stop any bad, old thoughts, allowing good emotions. If you do that, then you'll start new and fresh, and you'll have a fighting chance from a quiet mind to drop into your true nature.